Hi everybody, here from Milan one last time for the end of this 2018 World Figure Skating Championship. I'm here with Misha from Uzbekistan and Alexander Majorov from Sweden. Should we do the interview in Russian? I know you both speak Russian.
Doesn't matter.
Actually,
You can know Chinese as well.
yeah, actually that's true, Misha. Guys, what you need to know is if you want to speak to someone here at the competition, you ask Misha. Not only he knows everybody, but he speaks the language of everybody. He does. What do you speak
Well,
again?
I'm like mini Google Translate, let's say.
What do you speak again? Chinese, Russian,
Chinese, Russian,
English?
and English. Yeah.
That's it. No, guys, well, thank you for coming. I know it's been pretty busy. I wanted to talk, like a couple of days ago, we talked a lot about the conversion, the switch for the competitive skaters to become coaches. And I'd like to talk a little bit more from like being a competitor to do shows. Misha, I know like you're famous for like to be a great showman. There are a lot of skaters that are like great competitors, great technicians, and some other are just like naturally great showmen. And that I know that you care so much about giving 100%. Like out of all the skaters, I think you're probably one of the skaters that give the most. I remember when we were skating together.
There's also another few which is very emotional.
Yeah. I'll never forget that program that you were doing when we were competing together. I don't remember in Turkey. Like just looking at you, I was tired. At the end of the program, you were just giving like 700%. I was with Thomas Werner. We're like, how does he breathe there? No, and like it is great because like you are invited. Like we talk mainly about the big shows after competitions. Like we're talking about Art on Ice, Opera on Ice, all those big shows with all the Olympic champions. And there are other options for skaters after competing for many years to actually make a living out of it. You're one of these skaters that get invited very often to do shows, even though you're not always in the top 3 at Worlds or like 4 continents, but you still get invited everywhere because like you give everything and it's very important for you. Like why is it so important for you to give so much in an exhibition?
You know, first of all, I will want to thank ISU for all these years of opportunities they give me, and to participate in so many competition night show. It's really honor, and I really appreciate for that. You know, for me, it's a feedback between skater himself and the audience, and audience always support me so well, and you can feel their vibe, their heart, their emotion. So the more you feel it, the more you want to give them. You know, so it's a connection between them and you. So that's why I put a lot of emotion, energy, work, preparation, and training and choreography into my performances. You know, it's the things between audience and skate, and that's why I try improving that every time.
No, that's great. Well, you're living proof that it is possible, like to be part of this show world if you're creative enough. And if you had to give an advice to the skaters that are trying to make it in the show world like this, what would you tell them?
Do it with heart, no matter what style you do, no matter what artistry, no matter what element do. If you do it with heart, audience feel it. You know, you really have to give it the heart-touching feelings. And if you do it, it's just different level. So that's what would be my advice.
Well, and it works. Clearly it works. It works. Alexander, yeah, we're talking about the different options for the skaters, like to become professionals. And there are a lot of options, very often like pretty unknown. I know because I've been talking to a few skaters that are retiring, because you two are retiring, like kind of. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if the decision's been made after a pretty long career, so it's gonna be time to move on and do something a little bit different. And a lot of skaters were actually telling me like, yeah, I'd like to do some shows or coaching. I don't know. I don't really know what are my options, and it's weird to see that people don't really know, but there are like professional shows tour around the world that you can do when you cannot really be part of those massive shows. Like I know that recently you got an offer to go work on to go work professionally. Like, can you tell us more about it?
Well, yeah, I can tell. But let's say like this: beside my skating, I was studying for a physical therapist diploma. I got the physical therapist diploma, so I'm a physical therapist. But I also want to do figure skating, but another way. Of course, I cannot be invited to do huge shows all the time. Maybe some shows,
Yeah,
but
of
not
course.
the tours. But it's not like you still need to work besides that. But I still want to do something, maybe cruising ships, or just to, well, try to live a completely different life, but still skate. Just to feel and see what it can be. because I've never been there. I don't know how it is, but just to try everything that you can try. And I think just advice for people, just don't be scared of trying. It may be something that you may like, maybe something that you may not like, but you need to try to know.
Yeah. No, that's very good. Yeah, I think I've heard like recently, like we talked about it, like you got an offer on like the newest, biggest ship in the world that comes out, like for the show with Royal Caribbean and Willy Vietak. What ship is it again? Symphony,
yeah,
right?
it may be some of
The new
some
Symphony
type.
of the Sea.
I'm not
yeah.
sure yet which one of them.
Yeah, no, nice.
And I still have like, I'm still thinking it's not like a contract yet, but I need to stop the season first and think once again or twice again what to do. Maybe 1 year or maybe retire. We'll see.
So what do you think for the future? Like you would like to like stay in shows for a little bit, then maybe do another job? Are you thinking of coaching or something? What are the plans for the near future?
Well, I don't think coaching. Maybe just coaching on some camps but not stable coaching. I think I will work as a physical therapist in the future. Maybe for ISU on the competition. I would be glad to do it if it's a possibility. Maybe Walter Virtanen will work as a doctor.
Yeah.
So it's a good team here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you, Misha, I know you've been quite busy. I know you're working a lot as a choreographer right now. You're really making a name for yourself. I've heard it a few times. And you work also a lot in shows, like we said, because you're a great showman. Like, do you have any projects, any plans?
Yes, there's few things was being in process and preparation for a recent couple of years. So, and there's multi-field that I'm gonna work with as choreographer, as coach, as well. We're gonna organize a few new training camps around the world in different locations for the next generation of skaters. And I wish that the knowledge that we gain in our time, plus keep more studying, advance, and improving, and that we can pass to next generation. So next generation will be even better and more powerful skaters in our field. As well to be in some tours, and as well not only to be in them, but also working as choreographers and manager of the shows. So there's many fields that I'm right now starting involved, and some of them was been preparing for quite a long time, and now it's time to start to moving.
Wow, very exciting program for the both of you. Well, thank you guys for taking the time. I'm not gonna take more of your time. Guys, remember, like if you work hard, give 100%, and there are options for competitive skatings. I hope you like the competition, and I hope you will enjoy the show. I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.